host Parker from Parker Wrestling Talk. So today we're gonna talk about SmackDown, what literally just happened like probably 20 minutes ago at most. So we have some things to talk about. I'm gonna go for key moments. So number one, even though it's probably not important, Danhausen appeared looking for Minihausen. I know, that's the biggest news in history you could ever hear. It's probably bigger than you finding out the Undertaker, bigger than anything. But Danhausen and Minihausen are officially together. I know, it's the greatest news ever. Danhausen's undefeated in WWE, period. Probably one of the only people on the active main roster who's undefeated in WWE, period. Femi lost in NXT. He has a more success rate than Femi, Braun Breaker, any wrestler on more than John Cena. So Danhausen has to be a Hall of Famer. Also, that R-Truth could not go by Damian Priest and help him out because he was 100% injured. Completely injured. Like, you can tell the kayfabe injuries with the overdone, like the overdone bandaged arms and stuff that looks beyond mess. Like, come on, that's ridiculous. Like, that's how much it was. Like, okay, we need to chill out. That's a bit nuts. I understand he's injured. He couldn't be in like a cast or anything like that. He's gonna have that. No, I'm sorry. He needs to be like a cast or something, or in a wheelchair. As if you're gonna give up fun. He is basically powerless and can barely move his arms or anything. Shouldn't be in crutches or have a sling or be in a wheelchair or something. But that's just me. And key part also that we had Damian Priest versus Congo, I think. Damian Priest lost. The numbers game, so his color attacked. There you go. That was really it for the entire key match. Another key part is that sorry, I have a cough. Even though I can care less about it whatsoever, I don't care. But I know many people would care. So we have an announcement that this Saturday night's main event is gonna be, I forgot the exact date after Goldberg and Rook. I think it's next Saturday. I don't know. And I don't care about checking it right now. I'll check it tomorrow. Probably. But we're gonna have B-Fab, Michin, and Jade Cargill versus Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, and Rhea Ripley for in a 6-woman tag team match in the Saturday night's main event. That was also breaking news announced. Gunther and won a match that he had to, what's the guy's name? I forgot exactly the guy's name. Ross Keys, and Gunther had to face each other for a number contenders match. You guys might be wondering, Parker, didn't Gunther got owed a favor from Paul Heyman? Yes, so basically in the beginning of the show, Paul Heyman and Gunther, as you know, Paul Heyman made a deal with Gunther, saying, yes, I agree with this, blah, blah, blah. Yes, I agree to this, and made a deal. But Gunther for the last 2-3 weeks, take it or leave it, I don't know, I think it was either 2 or 3 weeks, could be wrong, that Gunther kept refusing to sign to SmackDown to sign a contract for the next pay-per-view for a championship, I think is beyond stupid. I mean, you get an automatic title shot. Why wouldn't you just sign it immediately? So Keys was just gonna push him down and sign it since Gunther was refusing to sign it. Then Gunther was like, "No, it's mine." So Nick Aldis decided to make it official of we have Keys and we also have Keys and Gunther facing each other one-on-one. And from that, we had at the main event, we had those two face. Gunther won because Sosako earlier the night tried to convince or persuade, if you go on the technical fancy term of it, said, "Hey, come join us." But he's like, "No, I want to do this on my own. I'm so sorry, but like, thanks for the offer." So even though the MFT Solo Sikoa said that is probably saying we didn't mean to screw you, they probably technically did, but they're obviously not gonna admit it till probably a week or two in the storyline, so we can set up the match for Saturday's main event. Or should at least be there, but realistically, WWE has to have 4 to 5 matches per thing. We cannot have an extra match. Like, we can't do what we did for Vince McMahon and had multiple matches. Like, come on. Shouldn't we have, like, multiple matches? Like, let's say, if you guys watched wrestling longer than 3 to 4 years ago, or maybe if you just go back and watch wrestling from them, you would know that we used to have at least, like, I'm not making this up, like, 10, sometimes 50, not literally 10, but, like, a lot of matches on a pay-per-view compared to, 3 to 5 is, like, the max now in WWE? Oh, sorry, 4 to 5, my bad. I think that's beyond stupid. That there's only 4 to 5 matches. I think there should be more matches. In my opinion, at least. But again, you might say, well, it has to be shorter than shorter matches. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, like, pay-per-views, I understand this so people just can stay up to watch all of it. Then start earlier. Put, like, at least 8, 9 matches on a match card. Boom. Because there's no reason for example, the reason why I'm talking about matches, I'll circle back to my point, the matches, because there's no reason the Women's United States Championship should not be on it. Should not be on the card. It should obviously be at WrestleMania, a title that is not at a WrestleMania, basically the Super Bowl. And they say, well, you see, blah, blah. That title has never been defended on a pay-per-view in history. In the span of 2 years it existed? 1 year? I think it existed 2 years now, about now. So, we are gonna get that. That was questionable still. But I'll talk about that in another video. Not right now, but... So, we had the match. Gunther won, made him pass, pinned him. 1, 2, 3. And... But now, Gunther got attacked by Cody Rhodes, Crossroads, something like that. Crossroads, stand tall. But here's my question. Okay, so what's after this? So, are we gonna have... Okay, so we're gonna have Gunther versus Cody Rhodes, right? So what happened? So we're just gonna forget about what happened at WrestleMania, where we see Randy Orton lose, then beat the crap out of Cody Rhodes Oh no, after the match, like, oh no, that's fine. Oh no, it's best for business with TKO to make more money. Like, come on. Let's be serious. You would expect me to believe that I understand WWE is fake. Consider scripted, fake, whatever. But you have to make it make sense at least, right? Like, wouldn't it be kind of stupid if they didn't make any sense? Like, what? I know, it's just me. I think it's pretty stupid for the own WWE company refuses to just admit, oh, we should just do it per context clues together, or maybe Randy Orton screws Cody Rhodes out of a championship. That sets it up for SummerSlam. Or I think Cody Rhodes should retain against Gunther. Then he gets brutally killed by Randy Orton to set up a match for SummerSlam down the line, where we forget about Randy Orton attacked and we forget about him again for some stupid reason. And then at SummerSlam, we're gonna have Randy Orton as champion. If not, and if Cody Rhodes retains, that's gonna be one of the worst decisions this year for WWE to book. I've seen a lot of stupid decisions. I think at least this year, that would be the dumbest of 2026, in my opinion. I think it's already a dumb decision what they did by having Randy Orton lose at WrestleMania. I think that's already a dumb decision, but so basically right now in football terms, they drop the ball, and the team needs to figure out how to receive the ball back in the fourth quarter, because you only have when is SummerSlam? August, right? So you have, so we're gonna have to forget about June because of a pay-per-view. So we have July, and I think most of August, some of August. So we have 1.5, not even 1.5 months. So you gotta figure out something in 1.5 months to figure this out. That's not a long time. That's only 6 or 7 SmackDowns ever. It's only 6 or 7 SmackDowns. That's not a long time. So yeah, Gunther won. We had Danhausen come out. Just was acting funny, oh yeah, here's another thing. Charlotte Flair versus Alexa Bliss, technically won the match, but by disqualification. Yeah, Jay Cargill attacked Alexa Bliss mid-match, and that's how they won against B-Fab and I forgot. B-Fab and B-Fab and Meechin, sorry. I forget their names because they're just background coaches. I can care less about them. They're stupid. I'm surprised enough. I'm gonna use this context. I thought they got fired. I had no idea of it till about a month ago. I had no idea they were still in a company. I thought they were getting released or something. I didn't know idea this would stay. Anyway, was kind of convinced for New Day to quit, but not Meechin and B-Fab. No disrespect, they're people, but you know what I'm trying to say? Bigger names. But, yeah, we had that. The tag team champions beat Julia, and I forgot what her manager's name is. More dysfunctional. We had what else did we have? Okay, so we had that. Oh yeah, the main highlight, I guess, is we had Trick Williams versus The Miz. He was calling him tiny balls. I'm pretty sure and everyone who's watching this knows what tiny balls means. As when he called to a man, basically the entire crowd started chanting to him as, you have tiny balls. And if you, I'm pretty sure everyone knows what it means. Kit Wilson was doing some poems. That was funny. We had Trick Williams in an impromptu match. He won with a trick shot. That was really it. In a little celebration with money thrown in the air by Wwe Smackdown. We had Sami Zayn crash out and destroy everything. Not destroy, but crash out, have a mental breakdown. Because he tried to get a third rematch. Oh, technically a second, but you know what I mean. A third match against Trick Williams. Nakata said, no, you have to earn it. That is completely fair. And he did not really like that. Like, Sami Zayn got mad that he had to face that and said, huh? Since when? And in return, he had to, well, was probably going to earn it. He freaked out. He was talking to Johnny Aguero, the guy who has no emotion right now. So yeah, I feel like that Sami Zayn is starting to lose his mind, lose his marbles. And next match, he's going to turn heel from like public of low blow or cheating. He's going to win the title back, most likely. Because yeah, they can't have, because he's gonna win it, or if they face at the next pay-per-view, they're gonna win, like he's gonna win it. And I feel bad for Trick Williams a bit, because you became United States champion, you didn't really have a reign besides just repeating Sami Zayn. I'm personally the person who does not like seeing the same matches repeat non-stop. Don't worry, had to witness that with Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan for about 2 years straight. Or 3 years, give or take. But yeah, that's really it. That was the key part of SmackDown but this is kind of like a filler episode. Like, if you missed it, you wouldn't miss much at all. So you're fine. I hope you guys liked it. I love this video. Have a great day. Next video would probably be on... No, I'm busy Monday. Yeah, I'm not free tomorrow. Wait, am I? Saturday, I'm free. Yeah. So, I won't be able to post till I think maybe Wednesday. So, you're not going to get the Raw. I don't know if I'm going to be able to watch Raw. So the Raw review is going to be on Monday. Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm going to be busy Monday. So I would have to watch Raw probably Tuesday. So I'll be a bit behind. So I'm probably going to report it on Wednesday instead of Tuesday like I normally do. But yeah, that's it. Peace. Adios. Have a great day. Bye. See you next time.